The verdict was swift and decisive. The case that became a national referendum on racial justice still held the power to surprise.
Guilty, guilty, guilty. This verdict.
A jury found former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin guilty in the racially charged killing of George Floyd on all counts: second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter.
Today, you have the cameras all around the world to see and show what happened to my brother. It was a motion picture, the world seeing his life being extinguished. And I could do nothing but watch, especially in that courtroom over and over and over again as my brother was murdered.
There's no comparison. I can't even, there's no words. I can't even compare that to this, because we got justice. We got justice, we won, okay? We won. He may not be here, but we won.
It was Chauvin, expressionless in court, who was on trial, but it was Floyd who became a symbol of racial justice for Black Americans who felt targeted and abused by police for generations.
We always maintained the moral high ground, knowing that we were on the right side of history.
The verdict resonated in the White House, where President Joe Biden called Floyd's family.
We hadn't seen since the civil rights era in the 60s. Protests that unified people of every race and generation in peace and with purpose to say enough, enough, enough of this senseless killings. Today's verdict is a step forward.
The legal system had to operate behind barricades manned by National Guard troops in a city that boarded up businesses and closed its schools in anticipation of a ruling that ended months of demonstrations with celebration. The case that began with a fake $20 bill and ended with a nationwide movement might have gone unnoticed if it hadn't been for a viral video taken by a 17-year-old girl, as excruciating to watch as it was to rewatch over and over again throughout the trial, of a man treated without dignity, speaking his final words.
I can breathe.
Crowds have manned the streets of Minneapolis and the nation since Floyd died on May 25th. As they leave the courthouse square, they insist the movement will continue. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Minneapolis.